What's blood for, if not for shedding? With my hook for a hand, I'll split you from the groin to your gullet.
This is the scariest story I've ever heard, and it's totally true. Happened a few years ago near Moses Lake in Indiana. Clara was babysitting for the Johnsons, and Billy pulls up on his motorcycle. Now, she wasn't even going out with Billy. She was actually going out with Michael for about 6 months, but she always kind of had the hots for Billy because he was like a bad boy, and Michael was, was just so nice. So anyway, she decides that tonight's the night that she's going to give Billy what she never gave to Michael. Have you ever heard of Candyman?
No.
His right hand is sawn off. He has a hook jammed in the bloody stump. And if you look in the mirror and you say his name 5 times, he'll appear behind you, breathing down your neck. You want to try it? So Billy began. He looked in the mirror and he said,
Candyman. 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 Candyman.
no one ever got past 4. Not here. Go downstairs. I have a surprise for you. She looked in the mirror, and I don't know why, but she said his name the last time. Candyman. She turned out the lights. And what he saw turned his hair white from shock. Killed her. Split her open with his hook, and then killed the baby too. And Billy got away, but soon after he went crazy. My roommate's boyfriend knows him.
So, when did you first hear this story?
My friend heard it on the radio. It's true, sick, huh? The babysitter just roasted the kid like it was a turkey or something. So, what's the deal? You guys doing a page on serial killers or something?
Something like that?
Well, that's it. We're done.
All right.
Thanks.
No problem.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Seems like they're getting younger every day.
Does anybody remember the craze for the pet baby alligators?
Well, when they got too large to keep, people flushed them down the toilet. They live in the sewers now. Some of them are 30 feet long.
Where did this happen?
In Miami. They went blind and albino from living in the dark.
Sorry, it wasn't Miami. It was New York. I read it in the paper.
Oh, well then it must be true. Now, why would Danny and Diane both be suffering from the same delusion in 2 cities over 1,000 miles apart? Let's face it, folks. There are no alligators in the sewers. No, it's round the campfire. It's bedtime stories. See, these stories are modern oral folklore. They are the unself-conscious reflection of the fears of urban society. That's lunch. How will you know today? Creme de la creme, Harold, Diane, Dan, Stacy.
Hi.
Well,
So, keep up the good work.
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you for your
outta here.
contributions.
Lecture.
See.
See ya.
so you want to tell me about this girl? What's her name? Stacy. She could barely look me in the eyes, Trevor, and I swear she was blushing.
Well, I guess it's because she's madly in love with me. Those bursting adolescent hormones. You don't really think.
No, of course not.
Good, I should hope not. So what's the matter?
Trevor, you promised you wouldn't do the urban legends lecture until next semester. You knew that Bernadette and I were gathering data from the freshmen, so why did you have to ruin this?
Honey, you're my wife, and I love you dearly, but you can't expect me to hold up their education while the two of you complete your thesis. I mean, be realistic. You have a curriculum I have to follow here.
Yes, I know.
So don't be mad.
If you look in the mirror and say his name 5 times, he'll appear behind you, breathing down your neck.
Can I clean the room? Oh, sure. Don't mind me.
So Billy began. He looked in the mirror and he said, Candyman, Candyman, Candyman.
Candyman, huh?
Yes, have you heard of him?
Mm-hmm. You doing a study on it?
Yes, I am. What have you heard?
Everybody's scared of him once it gets dark. You live over at Cabrini. My friend told me about it.
Cabrini Green.
Yeah, in the projects. I live on the south side, so I don't know too much about it, but my friend, she know all about it. Her cousin lives at Cabrini. They say he killed the lady.
Can I talk to your friend?
Sure. Kitty? Yeah, what do you want? The lady down here want to talk to you. She coming.
I'm Helen Lyle.
Pleased to meet you. Henrietta Mosley. And this is Kitty Culver. Tell her what you told me about the Candyman.
Well, all I know was there was some lady in that tub and she heard a noise.
Do you remember her name?
I think her name was Ruthie Jean. And she heard this banging and smashing like somebody was trying to make a hole in the wall. So Ruthie called 911 and she said there's somebody coming through the walls. And they didn't believe her.
They thought the lady was crazy, right?
Mm-hmm. So she called 911 again and they still didn't believe her. But when they finally got there, she was dead.
Was she shot?
No. She was killed with a hook. Yeah.
It's true. Yeah, it is. I read it in the paper. Candyman killed her.
Yeah, but I don't know nothing about that.
Helen, this is sick. This isn't one of your fairy tales. A woman got killed here.
That's not the half of it. Now that's Cabrini Green. Not that you'd recognize it today.
Yeah, no kidding. I won't even drive past there. Heard a kid got shot there the other day.
Every day. Okay, now look carefully at this picture. And then this one. You spot it?
No?
That's not Cabrini Green. That's this building, Lincoln Village. My apartment was built as a housing project.
No.
Yeah. Now take a look at this. Once it was finished, the city soon realized that there was no barrier between here and the Gold Coast.
Unlike over there where you got the highway and the L train to keep the ghetto cut off.
Exactly, so they made some minor alterations. They covered the cinder block in plaster, and they sold the lot off as condos.
How much did you pay for this place?
Don't ask. Now wait till you see this. Here's the proof. Killer, or killers, they don't know which, smashed their way through the back of this cabinet. See, there's no wall there. There's only a medicine chest separating us from the other apartment.
Hey, wait, what are you doing? There could be somebody on the toilet.
No, the apartment's vacant.
Are you sure?
Okay, now take a look.
That is amazing.
What? Somebody in there. I saw like there's nobody there.
Psych.
That's not funny. That was not funny. It didn't scare me at all.